Alright, hello, I think we should be live now. Let me double check. Let's see. It is showing that the VOD ended 26 minutes ago. That's a little bit weird. Let me come to my channel real quick, and I think I should be live now. Hello. Let me just share that link real quick. It's been a little while since I streamed, but I did some stuff to prepare for this stream. Starting now. Season 1 begins. Let me explain what we're doing. Give me 1 second and I'll explain what we're doing. Let me just ping the live roll real quick. Alright. So, welcome to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is season number 1. So, we have 12 different teams of a 5v5 Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. And this is going to be a 16-round regular season. Those 12 teams are split into 2 divisions of 6. You're going to face everybody once, but the people in your division, you're going to face them again a second time later in the season. So, this very first match that we have, this is going to be between Ceiling Fans, which is managed by B-Fan, and Detroit, which is managed by Lucille. Thank you to those who are participating, by the way, those who sent Amiibo and those who drafted Amiibo. We've been working on this for the last month on the back end of things, but I forgot to make the actual announcement video. So, whoops, my bad. And for anyone watching the VOD, welcome, hello. So, there are home stages. Detroit is the home team, and they chose New Donk City Battlefield Forum. Let's get started with this first match. Let's see, I got up, down, right, down. Sorry, up, left, right, down. Alright. So, the starting 5 for Ceiling Fans is Mr. Blanco, Miss Blanco, Nokotan, House MD, and Dr. Doom. Meanwhile, the starting 5 of Detroit is Skyla, coming at ya, Dandori, Ken Amada, and your mom. Let's get started with the first season of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. By the way, it takes forever to load the bins, so between matches, we're going to see intermission tournament, all that. I'll explain more on the intermission tournament when we get to there. But, welcome to the very first match of Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. You can find the bracket to this in the description. Let me actually press that start button real quick. We're going to do rounds 1 and 2 today, ladies and gentlemen. So, we got Ceiling Fans versus Detroit, that is B-Fan versus Lucille. We got Edmonton, who is managed by Jokaya, against Dynamic Duo, who is managed by Joe and NetEasy. Then we're going to have the Novas, operated by Panger, versus Toronto, who is operated by Luckman. We'll have the Boys, operated by Rap, Eon, and I'm forgetting who else is operating it. There's 3 trainers, don't remember who the 3rd trainer is, versus the Ditto Burritos, operated by Crunchy. You'll have Time Zone Squad, operated by me, versus the Swarm, operated by Cicada. And to finish this first round, Very Doggish's team, versus Your Worst Nightmare, who is ran by Nightmare. So, 4 Amiibo remaining for this right now, as King Deity goes for Idol. Here comes Mrs. Blanco for Ceiling Fans. We're going to see a 4 tilt from the King Deity. This is an A+ tier aim below Amiibo tournament, and this is on the new tier list where a couple of Amiibo fell down from S to A+ tier, including King Deity. It's 39 to 85% right now, so the Zelda goes for down air and tries to go for another, but the Deity makes it back onto the stage. Up tilt from this Deity, followed by an up air at 62 to 95 right now between Mrs. Blanco and coming at you. Dash attack is going to KO the Zelda, so Ceiling Fans is down to 3 Amiibo now. Here comes Nokotan. This is my Mii Brawler, actually. As that down smash is going to put coming at you, coming out. Down for tilt from Nokotan. We're going to see Nokotan get hit by that forward air, but how will she react? That neutral special should KO. 3 Amiibo each in this first inaugural match. These round 1 through 16 matches, by the way, they're going to be best of 1. So this match right here is whatever the result is going to be. And this Olimar, oh! That wasn't exactly 0 to death, but that was smooth. Here comes Dr. House. Another one of my Amiibo, actually. Thank you to B-Fan for drafting 2 of my Amiibo in this draft. But Dandori tearing through. One thing I will say about Dr. House, this version of House is not fully trained. Well, he's level 50, but he doesn't really have offense. See how he's just kind of doing nothing? Yeah. That's like the biggest weakness with this House MD Amiibo. He's gonna like slow down the pace by a bunch. 65 to 22 right now is Dandori, taking a little bit of damage with the down tilt. Here comes the down smash. Dandori needs to throw those Pikmin and come back onto the stage. Through the yellow one, keeps the red one. We see a down tilt from House. And now we see an up there. We're gonna see get hit by that. 83 to 75 as we see an up tilt from this Olimar. 102 to 75. It's gonna be a back air from this Olimar. 102.75 it remains as House goes for a back throw. Olimar is off stage once again, but Olimar threw a red Pikmin onto Dr. House. More mouse bites. More mouse bites. 1/3 83 that will not be a proper parry punish. 140% that House is still alive at, and he gets hit by another Pikmin, another fire Pikmin. Down there, still alive at 163. It's 163.99 as Olimar off stage, needing to throw this Pikmin to come back towards the stage. Actually, he keeps a heavy one. Down tilt from Dr. House. 163 to 120. If I remember correctly, this has an 8-minute timer. Maybe it's 7 minutes. Yeah, it's an 8-minute timer. So, at maximum 8 minutes for each of these matches, as Dr. Doom is the last build coming out for Ceiling Fans, but he's able to get that KO. It's a 1 versus 2 scenario against Detroit. As we're going to see forward smash into neutral special. This Lucas comes back onto the stage, but gets hit into that up smash. This is Sophia's Lucas Ken Amada rep up for Detroit right now. And Doom trying to make this a one-stock game now. We see a back throw, not able to KO quite yet, and this Lucas going high is able to escape for now, but here's the Dr. Throw, and not able to KO quite yet. One more of those will be able to KO if this Dr. Mario can do it. Lucas at 155%. We're going to see an up throw from Lucas, followed by, never mind, gets interrupted by the back air, and this is a one-stock scenario. Last stock between these two Amiibo. 22 to 27, 22 to 45, as this is your mom, Sir Yonder's Link Amiibo. 52 to 49%. Link is one of those characters who did fall from S to A+, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I haven't voted in the last couple of tier lists, that's why. 79 to 65 now, as Doom holding on to your mom's bomb. We're gonna see a back air from this Link into a forward special as, Link tried to go off stage. That is gonna work, however, for this Link, as Detroit will win the inaugural game of the first round of Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. So Lucille's Detroit Red Wings will win 5-4. And you want to see how that KO chart looks? Boom. I've always wanted to do Squad Strike, but Doom made this close towards the very end with 2 KOs, making this the last stock scenario. Alright, so, as I mentioned, it takes forever to load bins, so here's what we're going to do in the meantime. Let me show you the other part of this. Okay, there we go, you can hear my mic now. So, while 1 AM is loading bins for the next match of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, we're going to have this intermission tournament. This is an unranked 4-stock Amiibo tournament, best of 1 until top 8. Then top 8 will be best of 3, and top 3 will be best of 5. So we're going to get things started over here with Cicadas, Bytlift versus NetEase's Olivar. And I actually forgot to put the bracket in the description for this one, so let me bring that bracket over in just a minute. But we're going to get started with that right now on system number 3. And I'm going to mute this microphone while system 3 is active because I need to load the bins for the next match. By the time this intermission match ends, you should see the next match about to begin. Bye-bye. Alright, so welcome back to System 1. I haven't loaded all the bins quite yet. Still need to load the remaining bins for Dynamic Duo in their match against Edmonton. So I'll still need a little bit of time, but we saw, I believe that was NetEasy's Olimar with a win against Sakata's Byleth. So NetEasy will advance to the next round, face 1AM's Mii Brawler on the intermission tournament. As for this Dynamic Duo, we need to load Eon's Byleth Amiibo, Fail Not. And there's one more Amiibo we need to load for this on the player 5 slot. It's going to be Joe Zelda actually. But this is going to be Edmonton versus Dynamic Duo. Joe Zelda's right here. So Edmonton is operated by Joe Kaya, and Dynamic Duo is operated by Joe and NetEasy. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit of an error. Alright, so the second match of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League is going to start right now. So up, left, right, down, A. Alright, the starting five for Edmonton is Doofinator, Antivirus, AI Sonic, Zerby, and Meatball. Meanwhile, the starting 5-4 dynamic duo is No Mouth, Yummers, Piglet, Failnut, and Aerith. Round 1 continues now. I don't know about any of these, but I have my faith in Meatball. Sounds good, sounds good. Wait, are you Jokaya? Doofinator's gonna get started early with 57% against No Mouth. But jab, jab, jab from this link, the boomerang gets interrupted by the white Pikmin. Alright, we're gonna see an up tilt followed by another up tilt. 38 to 75 right now. We're gonna see a forward smash, and we're gonna see another forward smash from this Olimar. No Mouth already at 98%, but is able to recover onto the stage safely. 45 to 98%, 61 to 98%, 61 110 because of the white Pikmin damage, but the white Pikmin is actually gone, and down air. Doofinator's gonna take the first stop. Alright, side special from Yummers. This is Nobody's Mii Brawler entering the field for Dynamic Duo. We're going to see a side special land onto the Purple Pikmin. Purple Pikmin does survive that, does not land onto the Olimar. Meanwhile, Olimar did get launched off stage, is trying to come back on with a heavy Pikmin, but gets hit by the up smash. And we're going to see a star KO as Edmonton loses their first Amiibo. So here comes Antivirus. This is C-Sharp's Hero Amiibo, the Soul Man himself. Another side special from this Mii Brawler followed by a neutral air, but some interruptions, some neutral air interruptions from this hero. But a down air comes out from this Mii Brawler followed by a side special, and not able to KO early despite the high platform. 88 to 39. I forgot to mention, but Dynamic Duo's home stage is Midgard Battlefield form, so you will see more of this as Yummers with a second KO. As here comes AI Sonic to represent Edmonton now. We're going to see a forward throw, but Yummers coming back onto the stage, only at 57%. And we're going to see an up throw from AI Sonic, but Yummers dealing some damage onto AI Sonic already, 31 to 70. Here comes a down tilt from his Banjo, followed by a good punish right there with the side special. And we're not the side special, but the side tilt. 31 to 88, and that up smash will also be a good parry out of the punish. 33 to 105, and we're going to see a dash attack from his Mii Brawler, actually sending Banjo off stage, but able to recover on safely. I think, not on the ground out, and gets hit by that side special. 68 to 105 right now is down air. Retaliation from this Banjo. 68 to 117. Can this Banjo land an attack? And it will. It will use one of those side specials. Banjo is one character that I feel like needs to have a little bit of a specific training for Squad Strike Mega Draft League, because, okay, since Banjo only exists once, right? The side special, it's still like 5 per stock, but I feel like you could be a little more heavy on that side special when it comes to Squad Strike, since your side specials represent, well, how many times you can use it, all that. I don't know where I'm getting at, but I feel like if you're training for Squad Strike Mega Draft Leagues specifically, or like Squad Strike in general, have your Banjo be a little heavier on the side, since, well, unless you're going to use your Banjo as the last Amiibo in your roster. Alright, 3 Amiibo each as AI Sonic is lowering this gap so far, 109 to 69, and that side special will do a KO, so 2 side specials, 2 KOs, as Edmonton has a lead now against Dynamic Duo, but there we go, Failnut tying it up, so now it's Zerby versus Failnut in this second match. This is an Steve Amiibo, which was trained by, let's see, it was trained by Nightmare. This is Nightmare's Steve Amiibo Zerby. It's 52, 53 right now in this interaction, but down smash, that's a huge down smash from Failnut. Failnut is Leon 2's Violet Amiibo. That's another big side special, and we're going to see forward smash not land. That side B gets parried, and Steve, okay, gets a down tilt actually. Missed the first attack, but that down tilt is able to land. 109 to 64 as that up smash will land on the Failnut. 109 84. We're going to see that's a good range for another up smash, and that is going to miss. The forward smash does land from that Violet, and Meatball. Here comes Meatball, Edmonton's last Amiibo. First, he needs to get this KO against Failnut. How will he be able to do that? That's what we're going to find out, as it's going to be a forward smash. So, once again, down to the last Amiibo. This is Meatball versus Aerith. This is Jokaya's own Kirby facing off against Joe's own Zelda. At 77 to 12, 112 right now, as this Zelda doing some huge damage right now. This is one of Joe's best Amiibo in general. 118 to 12, and Kirby dealing some damage now. Meatball, do you trust the Meatball? No! Aerith will get the forward smash, and Joe and NetEasy will win this first round. Alright, so Dynamic Duo is going to win in the first round 5-4 against Edmonton. Another close match. The next match coming up is going to be the Novas versus Toronto. However, I need some time to load that, so let's... I need to keep remembering that my microphone is turned off when I have to switch to System 3. Anyways, enjoy your intermission. Now, let me just... I can tap it off. Hey guys, it's me, 1 a.m. So, Panger's gonna get the win over here against, me sword fighter, but I'm nowhere near done loading the bins. I accidentally loaded the player 2 bins on player 1 side, so I'm gonna do another match on the intermission tournament real quick. So we're gonna load the next intermission battle between, it's gonna be Joe versus Lucille. Joe's Meat Brawler versus Lucille's Banjo-Kazooie. So I'm gonna send y'all on an even longer intermission until I have all the bins properly loaded. So apologies for the delay in this intermission, but we'll get back to action in a little bit. Lucille's Banjo. Alright. Alright, so Joe's Meat Brawler will get a victory against Lucille's Banjo-Kazooie. So let's report that as a 1-0 win. And we got all those bins loaded for the next match of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. So we have, let's see, who do we have? We have the Novas versus Toronto. So let's get started. Up, left, right, down. So, representing the Novas, we have Seraphim, White Light, Bong, It's Him, and Diabels. And representing Toronto is Mediafire, Professional Help, Carnivine, Urshifu, and Neosis. The third match of round 1 is starting now. This is Panger's team versus Luckman's team. And Luckman is the home team, and Luckman's home stage is Hyrule Castle. And the battlefield form specifically of Hyrule Castle. We got a bunch of battlefield forms here on this specification list, all of that. I apologize that we needed the second match for that intermission. But alright, 81 to 32 right now. We're going to see a forward smash from this Dark Pit. No forward smash. This is Eon 2's Dark Pit against, I believe, whose link is this? This is J9K's link. Alright, 96, 99 after that Dark Pit up tilt. We're going to see, sorry, not up tilt, up air. Comes an up smash from this Dark Pit, grabs the bomb, throws it towards the link, which hits the link, grabs the bomb again, and is going to neutral air, but oh, okay, so Link forward smash will take the first stock for Toronto, and here comes White Light. We're going to see White Light has the bomb, uses the down smash, gets rid of the bomb and the link. So now it's a Mii Brawler ditto between, let's see, this is NetEasy's Mii Brawler versus Panger's Mii Brawler. In this match between the Novas and Toronto, we're going to see more neutral specials, 42 to 47. We're going to see 57-47. Here comes a neutral air that gets parried into an up smash. The weak version of up smash is a neutral special from White Light, though, landing on Professional Help. It's 92 to 78. Down special, not able to break the shield quite yet. Maybe this one will, and no. Professional Help realized that was going to break the shield, so it does not use it, and that's a parry from White Light. It's 108 to 102, and we're going to see that neutral special land on top help, and that KOs. So, the Novas have the lead right now as Carnivine comes out for Toronto. And we're going to see an up throw, followed by an up to air. And Toronto has even things, and we're going to see a Piranha Plant Ditto now in this first round. This is by pure coincidence, because here's the thing, Toronto did not present an order. They were just fine with whatever they had in terms of what they drafted. So these are like the first 5 Amiibo that Toronto had drafted for their order. They just selected the stage and that was it. Very Dodgers team is in another similar situation too. The first 5 Amiibo they drafted are the 5 Amiibo in their starting lineup. The other 10 trainers did present a slightly different starting lineup, as Bong with a huge lead for the Novas, as Toronto is down to 2 Amiibo. Here comes Urshifu. This is Lucille's Banjo-Kazooie. That forward smash puts his plan 68, but an up throw, followed by that up air does miss, but here comes a tilt. Okay. It was back and forth, but now this is a huge whole 1-stock lead for the left team, for the Novas. We're going to see a forward throw from Urshifu, and we're going to see a powerful back throw. Yes, that back throw will send Bong off stage, but Bong needs to be KO'd soon if Toronto wants a chance of winning. Here comes that neutral special, gets interrupted by Banjo's neutral special from the Kazooie eggs. I wonder how much this egg costs in this kind of a. Toronto is going to be down to their last Amiibo, however. Toronto of Canada. 145 to 0, 145 to 10. We're going to see this plant. I think this plant has 2 KOs, I think, only. Not 3. We're going to see. Oh dear. That was a bad out of parry option for this Shoka Amiibo. Backslash, but it's going to hit from the front, so not as much damage. 158 to 41. That down smash will get the KO, so Bong is finally gone. But it's him. It's him. It's him. It's him getting hit by the forward smashes from Neosis. And it's him getting hit by that down smash. And it's him coming back onto the stage a little bit high. But wait, it's him on the ledge. It's him parrying into an up throw, into an up air. Getting hit by the neutral special in recovery. Starting neutral air. It's him with the down throw into down air. But the down air whiffs. So it's him with a forward air. 73 to 89 at the interaction. Jumpmanado about to wear off for the show. Able to use a gun back on stage again, however. Oh no, that Dr. Mario just SC'd. It's him. It's him self-destructing to make this a one-stop game against Toronto. But Diabells comes in and just cleans things up for the Novas. That's going to be victory for Panger and the Novas. Yeah, 2 KOs from White Light, 2 KOs from Bong. Neosis was trying to clean things up near the end, but nah. So the Novas gets a 5-4 victory against Toronto. It's been all 5-4 victories so far. Did I get the screenshot? Let me check if I got the screenshot. Oh, that reminds me. It's been a while since I live streamed, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about that Nintendo Switch 2. Actually, we'll talk about it in the next match, maybe, if anyone's interested. Because we do have a Nintendo Direct on Thursday for Mario Kart World. However, let's get to System number 3 for now. Welcome to System 3. We're going to load the next match of the intermission tournament. Please wait while we load the next match. It's going to be Joe's Joker versus Panger's Dr. Mario. So It's Him will make his appearance again. But this time on the intermission thing. A good chunk, some of the Amiibo you'll see in the intermission tour were also submitted to the draft pool. All my Amiibo that I sent were also draft pool Amiibo. Alright, cry to admin does not want to load, so we're going to cry to admin about that. But guess what? If you cry hard enough to admin, the Amiibo will load. The Amiibo will just load if you cry hard enough to admin. But wait. Ladies and gentlemen, what is that I see? What is that I see, ladies and gentlemen? Wait. It's him! It's him! About to start this intermission. It's him. He wins his first round in the intermission. So, I still need to load the player 2 bins, but I know the match will take a little too long. So, let's just go over to System 1 for now. Still need to load this player 2 bins. In the meantime, I'll talk about the Nintendo Switch 2 and all that. So, there are a bunch of external factors which may or may not affect the price of things. Because tariffs, all that from the United States. I find the whole tariff situation funny because, like, okay, oh no, a tariff on China. I'm gonna pay more from stuff on China now. Me, the American consumer. But President Trump did put an exemption on electronics, which means that the price of the Nintendo Switch 2 should not be affected by any upcoming policies. Basically, it was an all bark, no bite type of thing. But the price of the Nintendo Switch 2 should stay around that $450 range since electronics are exempt. That plus Nintendo has already shipped a bunch of units into the United States already, meaning those will not be affected by tariffs or de minimis being removed. No import duties, no nothing like that. That is already here in the United States, so we don't need to worry about that for now. Maybe later on down the road, maybe in 2026, maybe we might see something be affected in terms of the price of the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, one thing I will say, if you're getting the Nintendo Switch 2, get that Mario Kart bundle. The Mario Kart bundle is $50, the game itself costs $80. Now, I know people are concerned about the price of the games, all of that. If $80, I feel like we haven't seen enough of the Mario Kart game yet, which is why I'm waiting for Thursday's Direct before I make more of a statement. I do think $80 does, cost more, all that. Like, do I think we should be paying $8 for a game? Not really. Well, I mean, it's $80 for the physical, $70 for the digital, from what I've heard. Correct me on that if I am wrong, by the way. But yeah, just get the Mario Kart bundle. If you're gonna buy Mario Kart World, just buy the Mario Kart bundle. It's coming out the same day as the Nintendo Switch 2. Might as well just get the bundle. That's all I'll say on that. The Donkey Kong game being $70, I don't mind. I do feel like Nintendo's gonna make a bunch of their highest end games $70. Let's see, we need Crunchy's link at the end of this. That plus, at the end of the day, look, I wouldn't recommend this, but you could technically wait a little for some of these games, wait for them to go down on pre-owned market, like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. I know they're getting Nintendo Switch 2 versions, but if you just get the Switch version, just pre-owned copies are like $10, $20 less. That's what I'll say on the issue, the matter, all that. Let's get started with this for now. This is the boys versus the Ditto Burritos. So, the Ditto Burritos is the home team, and their home stage is Spear Pillar Omega Form. So, the boys is operated by Rap, Eon, and one other trainer I can't remember right now. Let me double check the role for the boys. It's let me check. The boys is operated by Rap, Eon, and Carbon Show. Carbon Show, I am sorry if you are watching this, and don't worry, I am sorry. I'm sorry that I forgot about you. My apologies. So it's being managed by Rap, Carbon, and Eon. So, the boys' starting five is the Hound, Cloud Jr., Hyam Paul, Bernard, and Ishtar. Meanwhile, the Ditto Burritos' starting five, which is operated by Crunchy, is going to be Ditto, Tilted, Freak, Raikou, and Fish. Let's get started with the fourth match. One thing I will say about the intermission tours, I feel like I should have just done a regular like best of 3 tournament, all that, not this 4-star thing. Like in hindsight. Oh well, this is my first time doing like an actual proper like league. We don't talk about the failed hockey experiment. We don't talk about the failed hockey experiment. It's classified information. Ditto already doing 71% though, but getting hit by some of Isabel's moves. 86-36, gets hit by the slingshot, only leaves about 3%. 101 to 39. We have that Elite Four, the Elite Four Alola music as Ditto with the back throw. The Hound trying to come back on. No, comes down, comes back up, and just nothing. Nothing really from that. 119 to 39% in terms of damage. We're going to see the Hound with a forward tilt, followed by another forward tilt. And then we're going to see, oh, try to go in for that down air. That would have been a 3 turn up down air with the spike had it actually landed on Ditto. But it's 143 to 73 as both are off stage. Coming back onto the stage, Isabel with another 3 turn up down special, I believe. Down air, but that didn't land. 153, 100. But once it's 100 at that Ditto down air, we're going to see a 4th throw. 173 to 100 as the Hound comes back onto the stage. This was a huge margin, but Ditto is close to kill percent after just KOing. And here comes Cloud Jr., one of Luckman's best. Luckman just has a bunch of good Amiibo in general. All of them, you could debate that almost all of them are his best Amiibo. Like, being serious and all. But that up smash will result in a KO. So it's going to be Cloud Jr. versus Tilted. As mentioned before, King DD is one of the few characters that moved down from S tier to A+ in the recent tier list. And Cloud Jr. is gonna have his limit. Is he gonna self-destruct? Oh, damn. He self-destructed. They made that change to the Cloud Amiibo back in 2020, and the developers never fixed it. It was during the Small Battlefield update as Tilted with a second stock taken. This King DD's on terrace. Here comes Bernard now for the boys. Can Bernard stop this rampage of Tilted? Hammer versus Hammer. Who would win? 2 taunting hammers or 1 giant hammer? That's what we're gonna find out. That's what we're gonna find out right now. As the 2 giant hammers do have a percent lead right now. Needs to get this KO on Tilted at some way, somehow. The DD gonna come back onto the stage as Nana. Okay, Nana's gonna come back onto the stage safely, and yeah, do your taunt after that KO. But watch out, Nana got hit a little. It's 39 to 0, 62 to 0 as Popo, Nana comes back together. This is Freak, Rap's hero. That's right, Rap's hero against Rap JM. His team, 89 to 0 as Freak tried going for that freaky down air. 103 to 0%. Popo and Nana are separated, but Nana comes back onto the stage safely, and we're gonna see Popo get back thrown, charging that neutral special with this hero. 117 to 19. There is a huge difference between these two as down air into forward air, and we're gonna see Nana on the stage. Popo. That was an easily punishable situation, but the hero just stayed at the ledge, and he threw Nana away. He just threw Nana away. Nana is gone after that from Freak. So if Popo goes off stage, or you just get KO right there. Alright, here comes the last Amiibo for the boys. This is Ishtar. Cicadas. Super insane 0 to death from Freak. As the Ditto Burritos are going to win their first round match. That was insane. We didn't even see any action from Raikou or Fish. This is going to be the first non-5-4. This is going to be a 5-2 game from Ditto against the boys. Alright, so I got some more Amiibo to load, so let's jump into the intermission tournament again. Intermission. We're going to have Crunchy's Prawn Plant versus Cicada's Ganondorf. This mouse does not want to load on my laptop. I'm running a 2-machine setup. Well, I wouldn't call it 2 machines because both of them are not being used directly for streaming. One's being used, well, I got a main machine right here and then I got the laptop. Anyways. Crunchy versus Cicada. I think it's an issue with the laptop itself, because even like the old mouse I have, it has that issue. Yeah, Cicada and Cicada's Ganondorf, the sun. I need to double check how the click works on this thing. I don't think I made it sensitive enough. Alright. And once this actually loads, we'll jump to the intermission. We'll jump to that intermission soon. Alright, intermission time. Alright, and we're gonna see that Piranha Plant win to, well, it's a best of one. So I still need to load a few bins on the intermission, but let's list Crunchy as the winner. And let's jump back onto system number 1. Still got a few bins left to load, so I'll go back to talking about the Mario Kart. Let's see, I need to load this one. Okay, Soulman's Ganondorf. I'll have a fully formed opinion, well, probably not 100% formed, but a much better opinion on Mario Kart World once we get to Thursday's Direct. It's going to be in the morning, I believe. I am looking forward to the game, though. I'm going to buy the game regardless. I'm buying the Switch 2, and I'm buying all that regardless, blah, blah. And yes, I do plan to use my Switch 2 as a System 4 for Amiibo tournaments. So whenever we're doing like regular Amiibo tournaments, we're going to have operate on 4 Nintendo Switches. One of the capture cards I have already, it has a 4K capability, so that one I'll just plug it in from System 1 to the Switch 2 instead. As Switch 2 will basically just be my System 1, and System 1, which we're on right now, that'll probably just become System 4. Or I just demote everyone down, so 2, 3, 4. Anyways, Panger's Mii Brawler is the last Amiibo we need to load right now for here. Alright, so this is Time Zone Squad versus the Swarm. So, the Time Zone Squad is operated by me, and we have Trident, Nezuko, Shy Girl, Mordes, and Slime God. The Swarm is operated by Cicada, and Cicada's starting 5 consists of Mikasa, Acorno, Vin Diesel, Sidon, and Haku. So, the 5th match of this first round starts right now. The Swarm is the home team, and the Swarm did pick Skyloft Omega Form as their home stage. So, which one of these will get a win in the first round? We'll find out as Trident with the side special into a forward tilt into a down smash special. That's already 51% dealt onto this Lucina. If we see another side special, that down smash is going to whiff, and that down B gets interrupted. But here comes the forward tilt, already at 97% from this loop against this Lucina. What will we see from Luckman's Ganondorf next? As mentioned, all of Luckman's Amiibo are pretty good. 3 of Luckman's 4 Amiibo in the draft pool got picked in the first round, including this Ganondorf. And I knew full well this could have been my starter. Well, he's actually not going to recover because of the Lucina interrupted the up special. But here comes Nezuko. This is Raps Zelda Amiibo, and that side special will make this a 4-stock each game. So we got Nezuko versus Acorno. This is Raps Zelda versus Lucille's Piranha Plant, and we're going to see an up smash from this plant, followed by nothing. Okay, so Poison Cloud into up throw into up smash is going to miss. 51-25 is that forward smash into, oh, she's off stage, but goes for the up special. Up air. 51-60, Zelda with another U air. 51-60, and we're going to see that forward smash miss from this Piranha Plant. There's been some critical smash attacks missing from this Piranha Plant. Zelda has just been using the wrong move in some scenarios, but are we going to see a down air? We do see a down air get attempted, but nowhere near where the plant is actually supposed to be. 71-117, as that would have been a good parry. Sorry, not a good parry, but a good punish with up smashing that opportunity right there from the Zelda, but does not capitalize after the plant missed that down B horribly. Another missed up smash from this Piranha Plant, one that gets interrupted, down special. Plant comes back onto the stage. 87-121, as we're going to see a forward smash from this Zelda. Takes some poison damage, though. It's 105-139, and deep down air. But okay, Vin Diesel with the immediate retaliation. So it's going to be 3 stocks each now between these two. As we have Patarera's Mii Brawler Shy Girl versus Soulman Ganondorf Vin Diesel. So I drafted this Mii Brawler specifically because it's fun to watch. It has a different moveset than what you're usually used to, but I find it decent. It was super fun to watch back in Big Bracket 1 again, so I just want to have something fun to add to the team. 70-56 right now, as this Mii Brawler doesn't hit, but is off stage right now. Still has that optimal up special, but you gotta use that up special specifically to be optimized with your brawler. But this one has suplex as a side special, not the multi-hit that we're used to seeing on most of these Mii Brawlers. And it has the shot put as well, so no multi-hit specials at all. And that shot put is going to land onto Gandalf, and we're going to see that shot put go way too high. So 104, 121 as we have a shot put opportunity right there. That's going to be a perfect angle if she can throw it, but it doesn't matter. Vin Diesel will not recover onto the stage. Here comes Sidon, another one of Luckman's Amiibo. And okay, down to up special. So now it's going to be 2 Amiibo each now, as this has been back and forth. Here is nobody's Mii Sword Fighter. The last 2 Amiibo from Time Jump Squad are actually going to be from nobody. Down special, into down special, into more down special, into a back throw as Sidon already at 80%, into a down tilt, followed by down smash is not going to land. That's a slightly charged down smash. We're going to see another down special as Sidon is at 104%. 117 after another down special from his Mii Sword Fighter. 41 assists to 117 as Link dealing some damage back. It's 82, 117 now, followed by another down special from his Mii Sword Fighter. Parries the boomerang on the way back. Oh, if Link had just continued with a forward smash, that would have been able to KO right there, but does not continue with the second hit. That's one thing. Actually, I think that's one thing Amiibo do. If they don't land the first, they won't go for the second. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but that down smash because Link was on the ledge for too long. And here comes Boy Haku. Down special retaliation immediately, so it's going to be down to the last Amiibo. This is nobody's hero versus Panger's Mii Brawler. Slime God versus Boy... Wait, is it Boy Haku or Male Haku? Pang, if you're watching the VOD, just tell me. 34 versus 72, as we're going to see jab, jab, jab from this hero into jab, jab. No jab, 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 just jab, jab. Down smash, 42, 104. We see magic attempted. No magic attempt. 69 116. Are we going to see a kaboom? Kaboom! We are going to see the kaboom. And Time Zone Squad will win in the first round 5-4 in a back and forth affair. That was fun to commentate. GG Sakata. GG Sakata if you're watching. Let's take that screenshot and let's continue. Alright. There's going to be one more match left to round 1. We're going to do round 1 and round 2 tonight, by the way. So, let's load system 3 again for the intermission tournament. For this next match on the intermission, we are going to have Crunchy's Ganondorf against Jokaya's Joker. So here comes Crunchy. Yo, Venice. This should be the Ganondorf. Yep. And then Jokaya's Joker. Tuxedo Mask. I never actually watched Sailor Moon. Alright, that intermission is starting right now. Alright, so Tuxedo Mask is gonna get the win over here. So let's switch on over to System 1 once I press those A buttons. And let's jump over to System 1. Hey, would you look at that? I got the bins loaded in time. So, the final match we got for round number 1 is going to be... It's going to be Very Doggish's team versus Your Worst Nightmare. So, let's press that start button real quick. We're going to press up, left, right, down. So, Very Doggish's team is operated by Very Doggish. So we got Valarax, Uproot, Tifa, 38 Dime, and Zombie Man. As for Your Worst Nightmare, this team is operated by Nightmare, and we have Nachos, Opium Pipe, Potential, Zeldina, and Shion. The last match of round 1 is starting now. And we'll take a little look at the standings. Most likely, well, it's too early for standings actually. It's only round 1 out of 16. Taking a little while to load. And Nightmare does have the home stage, and Nightmare's home stage is Dracula's Castle Omega Form. Thank you, Nightmare, for choosing a cool stage with cool music. Alright, Rap's gonna want Minecraft Final Destination. Oh! So, yeah, I'll talk about it right now, but the Ohio State University paid a visit today to the White House, I believe, and the Vice President broke the trophy. Vice President JD Vance, he broke the trophy. The gold part came out of the thing. Okay, I don't know if it's a visit to the White House or somewhere in Ohio, but the Vice President broke the trophy. He straight up just broke the thing on accident. You probably just glue it back together, but I find it funny that Mr. Vice President, why would you break the trophy? The trophy of the Ohio State University. Alright, so Your Worst Nightmare is down to 4 mil right now, as here comes Opium Pipe. This Link that you see, this is Eon's Link Valarax. And this is Opium Pipe. We're gonna see a neutral special. This is the Blurring Blade neutral special, and that KOs Valarax. So 4 mil each right now between Very Doggish's team and Opium Pipe, as down special spam is coming out from this Mii Sword Fighter now. This is Uproot. I believe this is NetEasy's Olimar. Yeah, this is NetEasy's Olimar that we're seeing right now. It's 32 to 117%. 32-128 as this Mii Sword Fighter gets hit by an up smash, able to survive, and we're gonna see an up smash from this Mii Sword Fighter. 57 to 145 as the side special. This is the Charkham side special. And that neutral special gonna do some good damage. 80 to 145 is Olimar, throwing those Pikmin to come back onto the stage, but the white one falls in. Oh, actually the heavy one stayed with him too. 81 to 145 as we're gonna see forward tilt out of parry. It's 96, 145, 4 Amiibo each remaining for both teams. Here comes a tilt from this Olimar, followed by, okay, the back throw, and the back throw will KO. So, Your Worst Nightmare down to 3 mil, as here comes Potential. 111 to 11% right now, side special. And we're gonna see a up throw not able to KO quite yet. I think we're like 2 up throws away from that KOing. Not sure, don't quote me on that. Uproot, dealing some damage onto this plant, however. He's uprooting these pots. This pot got potential to be uprooted, and Olimar is chasing him off stage. Coming back onto the stage though, both of them trying to come back, and they are back on stage. 155 to 83 as we're going to see a forward throw from this Olimar, and we're going to see down air gets attempted, and is that plant going to be too far? That plant is not too far. Comes back onto the stage. 155 to 136, the percentage we're talking about right here, and Uproot has uprooted Potential. Will he come back? He does come back onto the stage, however, but that back throw will end his reign of terror. 3 Amiibo to 2, as now we have Tifa versus Zeldina. This is Joe's Cloud Amiibo. Alma put enough work in, glad I don't regret picking him. Sounds good, sounds good. Hello NetEasy, how you doing? 61 to 58 right now. Very Doggish's team does have a 1 Amiibo lead right now. 60. Here comes. Oh, that was going to be a down air until up smash, but the up smash misses. Cloud did use his limit break earlier, and he's gets that KO. So your worst nightmare down to the last Amiibo right now. But here comes Shion, and Cloud will not have enough sauce to come back on stage. So it's 2-1 now. This is 38 Dime. This is very Dodge's own Kirby on his team. We're going to see a side special from Shion, followed by an up air, followed by another up air. And 38 Dime comes back onto the stage safely. Tries going to put a down air off stage. More off-stage shenanigans happening as that was a neutral special, neutral air from this. 64-71 as... Oh! Uh-oh. Kirby cannot come back onto the stage. This is the one stock scenario right now. And here comes Sophia's Zombie, actually. This is Zombie Man against Shion. Can Shion make the comeback? That's what we're going to find out right now. And we're going to see that side special with, here comes a jab from this Shion. It's 42-97 as Stone Tool are available for this Steve. We're going to see forward air, 42-109, and neutral special gets attempted, and neutral special does land. It's 79-109 as Zombie Man going to come back on stage, but gets hit by the side special, and Shion makes the comeback. It's going to be a 5-4 victory for your worst nightmare. Incredible. That was 3 KOs from Shion, the most of any Amiibo we've seen in this so far. Nightmare's own Byleth saves the day for your worst nightmare to finish the first round of Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season Number 1. So now, let's jump back to that intermission tournament real quick. Probably going to need to do 2 games in a row during the transition. So let's see who's next on the intermission. It's going to be Rap's Little Mac versus Sakata's Link. Oh, I just realized I said possible trainer deal in round 2. This is unranked anyways. Sorry, Rap, you get that round 2 trainer deal. Oh, wait, this is the wrong database. This, I need to pull from my laptop, not my PC. Alright, so Rap's Little Mac, Red Hawk versus Sakata's Link Rama. Trying to think, it's from that the Link's name. It's from that one anime where like there's this dude and he touches water and turns into a girl, something like that, right? I don't remember. But your intermission match is starting right now as we load the round 2 set.
3, 2, 1, go!
Was the intermission tour posted? Shit, did I forget to release the bracket? I'm so sorry, my bad, I forgot to release the bracket. Okay. It's intermission tour bracket. My apologies, okay. I'm posting on tour info right now. My apologies. Okay, there we go. It's posted in tour info of the Squad Strike server. I apologize. Yeah, I completely forgot. Can one of y'all actually post that here in the chat as well, so I can pin that to both brackets, actually. I'm gonna need more than one match to load the bins, by the way. I haven't even started loading the bins for the next match. But yeah, thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot about that. Thank you. Alright, so as I just said, I'm going to need more time to load bins, so we're going to do a double intermission. So 1-0 for Little Mac, as Rap will advance to the next round. 4 stock to 3. And we're going to have Lucille's Ryu versus Rap's Piranha Plant now. So there is that possible chance that we do see an accidental Ditto, because I forgot to double check the bracket. So, second match of the intermission, because I need more time to load those bins. But after the second match of the intermission, we're going to have Dynamic Duo versus Ceiling Fans to open up the second round. Alright, so Royce Cop versus Bong. Alright, and after this intermission, we'll get started with the second round of Squad Strike.
3, 2, 1, go!
has just begun.
Alright. So, Lucille's Ryu will get that win against Rap's Brown Plant, but welcome to the second round of Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We're getting started with Dynamic Duo versus Ceiling Fans. So, I got all those bins loaded during that double intermission. This will be the second and final round we do tonight, but the starting five for Dynamic Duo, let's introduce them again. No Mouth, Yummers, Piglet, Failnot, and Aerith. And Ceiling Fans, we got Mr. Blanco, Miss Blanco, Nokotan, House, Medical Doctor, and Doom. Let's get started with that link deal to begin this match. When the two Canadian teams fight each other? Oh, you're gonna fight each other this round, actually. Toronto and Edmonton.
3, 2,
Your round 2 matches are Dynamic Duo versus Ceiling Fans, Detroit Red Wings versus the Novas, Toronto versus Edmonton, the Swarm versus the Boys, the Ditto Burritos versus the Very Dogs team, and finally, Your Worst Nightmare versus Time Zone Squad. So, since B-Fan is the home squad, the home team, we are on Living Room Battlefield 4. There's a bunch of Battlefield forms with a couple of Megas. I know I chose a Battlefield form. I think I chose Kalos for my home stage. But this Ditto, it's 79-69 right now as both lanes trying to come back on stage. Alright. And see a side special from Mr. Blanco, followed by an up smash, and that will KO No Mouth. So here comes Yummers for the Dynamic Duo. Comes back onto the stage, we're going to see a down smash. That's going to send Mr. Blanco off stage as he manages to get a little bit of damage onto there, but that side special will result in a KO. So, Yummers versus Miss Blanco. It's going to be a neutral special from this Mii Brawler, 24-22, followed by a neutral air. Side special is going to miss. Here comes Zelda with a little bit of damage, but that's a throw. Up throw. It's back and forth right now, exchanging hits right now. Even the percent is not exactly even. 56 to 63, 64 to 83. 69 to 93. We're going to see that side special. That side special will KO. So that's 2 KOs from Yummers. As here comes Nokotan. Brawler versus Brawler. Can Yummers' reign of terror continue? That's what it seems to be right now against Nokotan. Nokotan already at 43%. This is 1 AM's Mii Brawler. Let's see a side special land on Nokotan. And then we're going to see another side special land on Nokotan. Can we see a third side special? We are going to see a down smash. Nokotan is at 103% as Yummers has barely taken any hits since Nokotan's come onto the field. And nope, that's going to be a third KO. Yummers has 3 KOs so far. And here comes Dr. House from House, the TV show on Fox from like the 2000s. 84 to 0% as here comes another side special for Yummers. Terrorizing thing for Joe and NetEasy's Dynamic Duo. Now, one thing I will say as the trainer of Dr. House, his offensive value is only 3. So, yeah, Yummers might get that 4th KO here. I'm dead serious. This Amiibo needs some proper training. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Yummers just picked up his 4th KO for the Dynamic Duo. Yummers is finally off stage, and Yummers will come back onto the stage as the reign of terror is not over yet. Yummers still alive. Here comes another 4th throw from Doom. This is a very dodged Dr. Mario. As we're going to see the reign of terror come to an end, but that is 4 KOs from Yummers as can Piglet seal the deal against this team. It's 85% right now as Piglet going to get that forward tilt into... Oh, that's a good spot for a dash attack. We're going to see the up tilt, and the up tilt will not land, but we'll see a forward tilt in the other direction. And Doom is too far as Dynamic Duo with a blowout win in the second round. This is a 5-2 victory. I almost created brand new KOs against Ceiling Fans. That's probably the most dominant game so far with 4 KOs. There was a 5-2 in the first round from Ditto. But yeah, this might be the more dominant performance. Look at that. When this stream ends, I need to actually track the MVP race, because I am going to track the MVP race just like what we were doing in the failed hockey experiment. But look at that. No Mouth lost that Link Ditto, but Yummers just boom, bang, bomb, boom. Alright, let's switch over to system number 3 real quick. Let's see. We're going to have NetEasy versus Joe, actually, the 2 trainers of the Dynamic Duo. So we're going to have some of their Amiibo facing off against Joe in this intermission match. So we're going to have Joe Angel versus Farm. Let's get started with the intermission matches. I'm going to load the bins for the next match, Detroit versus the Novas.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, we have an alert on the transaction wire. Very Doggish's team is cutting Sophia Steve from the roster. So, let's see. If Sophia Steve is being cut, we're just gonna, let's see, let me update Very Doggish's team. We're gonna need to do a double, actually, then, in that case. But we got some breaking news as Sophia's, we're just gonna change that number to 99. So, Panger's Joker will be promoted. Wait, Very Doggish, if you're watching, do you want Panger's Joker or your Mario to take over that 5th slot? Or, Frostbite to me Brawler? Who do you want to take over that 5th slot? Alright, while we wait for that response from Joe, I'm going to keep loading bins, all that, for Detroit versus the Novas. But Sophia Steve is being cut from Very Doggish's team. So that means Panger's Joker is next in line for that team right now. If we don't get a response from Very Doggish is in the second to last match against Ditto, so we'll see what happens. The zombie, man, he was just didn't really land any attacks against Shion when it came down to that last back scenario. Did not clutch at all. That's how Shion was able to make the magical comeback for the first round for your worst nightmare. Alright, but enough yapping. Let me get to loading bins. We're gonna go to let me turn my microphone. Turn that mic off. Alright, so NetEasy gets the win over here. We're going to do a second match on an intermission because I had to update the transaction log for Very Doggish cutting Sophia's... Oh dear, bracket is not loading. Okay, so just reminding that NetEasy won. We're going to have Yuri versus Duobob on System 3 for the second intermission. Hopefully we don't need to go to triple intermission, but I am loading those bins right now for Detroit against Novas. Alright, so Yuri versus Duobob. Brad, if you're watching, good luck.
3,
Alright, we do have official confirmation from Very Doggish for who will take over Sophia's 5th slot. It is going to be Panger's Joker Amiibo, per sources. Let's talk to ESPN's Adam Schefter about this. For legal reasons, I'm not Adam Schefter. Alright, I'm almost done loading this bins. I gotta load 1 or 2 more bins right now. I'm loading It's Him right now on system 1. But, alright, GG to Rap as Rap gets the win against Yuri. And let's switch over to system number 1. I got 1 more bin left to load, and that's gonna be Cicada's Zelda for the Novas. Dizabel. Alright, so round 2, second match, we're gonna have, this is Detroit versus the Novas. The Novas is the home team, and their home stage is 4-side Battlefield 4. So, let's reintroduce everybody. We got Skyla, Kamnatya, Dandori, Kanamata, and your mom. And then we have Seraphim, White Light, Bong, It's Him, and Dizabel. Let's get this second match started. Be honest, I don't believe in White Light. They kind of suck. Didn't want to tell that Panger though. Bruh. Bro. At least I was honest that my Mii Sword Fighter sucked. Because, have you seen the offensive value of my Mii Sword Fighter? It's 3. 3. You can count my Mii Sword Fighters off. Oh, damn. This Dr. Mario cooking. Yeah. This Doc's cooking. Let him cook. Let him cook. Oh, I just realized your Mii Brawl is a suplex one. Okay, but wait. He's reverse cooking. He's doing the evil opposite version of cooking. He's cooking, but in the other direction. Here comes that neutral special, and that's gonna be a KO. So, White Light is at 67%, but gets that KO to even things out as he's coming at you. This is I think this is J9K's King Deity. Yeah. But White Light not going to recover, actually. So, huge one-stock difference right now as Bong. You can see Bong deals some damage right now for the Novas. Gonna be side special, followed by neutral special. Not gonna land that DD. Gets interrupted. 47 to 39 as he's coming at you with some damage. Right? He gets into that flat plant, runs straight to him. It's 107 to 62 right now as he's coming at you. Nothing I can do against DD though. Yeah, makes sense. 131 to 76% right now. We're gonna see. Okay, DB taking more poison damage right now, but seems relatively negligent right now because he's at 148%. Any like an up smash from the spot that would have killed then, would have killed now. If that plant can land an up smash, 148 to 119, as we're gonna see an up throw from the plant, and we're gonna see a neutral air from the plant. 179% of King Deity is alive at this, the highest percent I think we've seen as we hit the 200% milestone. Can this Deity live to 300 though? Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you place the under because he gets KO'd right there. Here comes Dandori. This is, let's see, who's almost it? That's gonna be a kill right there. This is Dupe's Olimar, I believe, right? Yeah, Dupe Fizzle's Olimar, but what? It's him. Hanger's Dr. Mario. It's him. There was one Dr. Mario cooking earlier from this. Dr. Mario cooked 2. We'll see. Can we let him cook? 49 to 73. It's 49 to 79. Don't forget to edit the intermission at Joe's embarrassing laws. Nah, you're gonna have to commission $5 for me to add brain rot sounds. Commission me $5 off street. I'll do the commission. $5. Add brain rot sounds. Maybe a little bit of old MLG from like 10 years ago. 67 to 102, 73 to 102, and this Dr. Mario evens up the stock numbers right now. Here comes Sophia's Lucas Ken Amada. Just stands there and comes back down. Alright, 102 to nothing as this Dr. Mario forward smash. Lucas jumps off stage, coming back onto the stage, went high. Does get a little bit of damage off that Dr. Mario though. 21 to 108, and we're going to see a forward tilt out of parry into an up smash as this Dr. Mario is starting to cook a little bit. It's him. He cooked in the last round. Can he cook again now? Down special to come back onto the stage. As we see a forward throw, we're going to see this Dr. Mario. This Lucas went high, but no proper parry out of the punishment. 75 to 119, and we're going to see Doc with the does not capitalize off of that parry again. Weird. Okay, and Kanamata is able to stop It's Him, as here is the Nova's last amiibo, Divisons. For immediate retaliation, this Zelda is great for those revenge KOs. Did in the first round, now does it here in the second round. 17 to 0, as here comes a down throw into a neutral air. Oh, the neutral air actually missed, and Link is able to retaliate with an up smash. 32, 49 32 now, as here's a bomb. There's a bomb. And Link has his own bomb. No, Zelda has the bomb. 70 to 32% right now as your mom is at 89%. But your mom avoids that forward smash. Your mom is going to land some hits onto this Zelda. 96 to 91 after that up air. This could be one of those last hit scenarios. And your mom, no, Divisons DI'd. And that one is not going to be DI'd either. Your mom comes in clutch for the Detroit Red Wings. Alright. So Lucille's Detroit Red Wings will advance to a 1-1 record, I believe, as every member got 1 KO. Skyla, coming at ya, Dandori, Kanamata, your mom, 1 KO. Everybody got KO except for Seraphim. Thank you, your mom. I love you, your mom. Sir Yonder, if you're here in the chats, I'm just gonna pretend I'm Sir Yonder. You're welcome. Let's switch over to the intermission, ladies and gentlemen. The intermission matchups. Let's see. We had Yuri versus Doodlebop in the last one. I forgot to actually update the bracket, so let me see if I can update the bracket. Okay, so Joangel beat Farm. Yeah, Joangel beat Farm. I properly documented it, not net easy. It's properly documented now that you beat Joe, and Doodlebop beat me. Alright, so this next match, this is the final match of round 1 of the intermission tournament. Winners round 1, because this is a double elimination bracket. We're going to have Fidge versus Potential. This is Crunchy's Link versus Jokai's Plant. And now, I'm going to turn off my mic as I load bins for the next match of Squad Strike.
2, 1, go!
Oh, by the way, the winner of this is going to face Lucille Sethblock. Forgot to state that. Alright, so that is going to be Jokai's Piranha Plant with the win. And that's going to conclude the first round of this intermission tournament. Just preloading some bins, all that for the next thing. Once I preload that bin, we'll switch over to this. So let's switch over to System 1 actually. We got those Amiibo ready. So this is the Battle of Canada. On the left side, we have Toronto, and on the right side, we have Edmonton. Toronto is being represented by Media Fire, Prof Help, Carnivine, Urshifu, and Neosys, while Edmonton is represented by Doofinator, Antivirus, AI Sonic, Zerby, and Meatball. The Battle of Canada starts now. So Edmonton chose the Battlefield Forma Bridge of Eldon as their home stage. So that is the stage we're going to be using for Edmonton, as Doofinator already doing some damage onto Media 5. That's already 79%, 88%. We're going to see it's blue, yellow, white. Blue, yellow, white. Gotta say it like that. Hot dog, taco, hamburger. However the King Deity meme is. 101.22. Okay, Media Fire trying to come back with some damage. It's going to be 101.46 as this Link goes for parries that forward smash, gets hit by the bite one. It's going to be a forward throw from this Allmark, 120-46, and we're going to see Allmark come back onto the stage. Media Fire with a throw. Tries to go off stage, but does not land anything. 120-55. Was that a point blank neutral special? That was a point blank neutral special. I know it didn't do much, but Amiibo was weird. 162-84 right now as... Oh! Big down air right there. Here comes Prof Help. Duke Fizzles Me Brawler, representing Toronto. We're going to see that neutral special, and Edmonton is going to lose their first Amiibo. So here comes Antivirus. Alright. It's 20-13 as here comes Up Smash. Here comes a forward special. It's 20-55 right now to the side B from Prof Help on Antivirus, but Antivirus, some attacks makes this 51-55, and here comes Oomph. 73-62, side special gonna land. It's 73-89. Hero trying to come back on stage, whiffs that forward smash. This is the 15-second one. It should be 15 seconds in the battle right now, but it is gonna get KO'd anyway. So Edmonton down to 3 mil as Prof Help has 2 KOs now. We're gonna see AI Sonic. And I think that's gonna be, nope, that's not an end to the Reign of Terror quite yet. But it's 118-0, and Prof Help comes back onto the stage, back throw, and that'll be it. 3 Amiibo each in this Battle of Canada. Here comes Carnivine versus AI Sonic. So for anyone who didn't hear my opinion in the last round, if you want to get into like training for Squad Strike specifically, this is not advice, this is more of an idea. But I feel like for Squad Strike, we should train our Banjo-Kazooies to use side special more often than for a normal match. Alright, 49-70 right now, 49-82. As there's a side special. Here comes 49-98, and AI Sonic comes back onto the stage. Parry. It's going to be a forward throw out of parry. Poison Cloud is set up, does nothing. Now this is down special because Piranha Plant was low. Sorry. Banjo was low at 70-110, 77 one time for the down tilt, and we're gonna see Banjo with an on-stage up special that goes unpunished. 83-121. Alright. It's 100-130 right now, and we're gonna see neutral air, 100-141. 100-144. Here comes up air. Forward air, 108-158. Banjo still very much alive in this, as it's still 3 Amiibo each for both of these Canadian teams. Side special gets parried. That's 3 side specials left for the Piranha Plant, but up throw moves out in a KO. So, Edmonton down 2 Amiibo. Here comes Zerby. This is Nightmare Steve Amiibo. 127% this Piranha Plant is still alive, as Zerby is mining, has some iron tools right now, or could get iron. But okay, the plant is stuck in the minecart. But Mr. President, get down. There's a bomb on the ledge. Mr. President, no. 2 amiibo left. Wait, why did I say Mr. President? Canada doesn't have a president. They got like a prime minister or something. What's his name? What's his name? Justin Prime dude. I don't know. Wait, no, he resigned. 52 to 75. I don't know anything about Canada. Oh, this Steve has gold available. Mine for diamonds. Can you get those diamonds? That's Hershey Food at 93% for Toronto. We're gonna see a back air. It's 112, and there's the diamonds, and there's the diamond tools for Zerby. Zerby is becoming much of a threat, and Zerby is gonna put Toronto down to their last stock. Here comes Neosys. Neosys with speed banana, but watch out, watch out, watch out. Diamond tools. I got diamond tools for Edmonton. Mine diamond. My laptop's dying. 66 to 90 as mining for more diamonds. Mining for more diamonds. Just mine 4 farm mining. And it was a smash 94 to 90. This show is gonna get hit by the minecart, and the Minecraft will do it. So Edmonton will win the Battle of Canada 5 to 4. No, sorry, 5 to 3. Yeah, it's a 5-3 victory for Canada. Whoa, Edmonton. Yeah, look at that, look at that. 3 KOs from Zerby. Meatball didn't even need to come out. Alright, so my laptop is starting to die a little because I left it unplugged. So we're gonna need to do a double intermission. So let's switch over to System 3. This is gonna be the start of winners round 2 of the intermission tournament. But we're gonna get started with Nokaton versus this is NetEasy Omar Uproot. Alright, intermission's gonna be double intermission starting now. Oh, starting now. still in chat. So let's see. This is gonna be a double intermission. I got my laptop plugged in and all that. Yeah, I need to take a picture of my setup, just show it off on the server, all that, because it's a slightly different setup than what I usually do. But we're gonna have another match. This is gonna be Hanger versus Joe. Man, easy. Figuring out if Joe wins this, the two of y'all will fight each other again in winners quarterfinals. Alright, I'm almost done loading last bin, but this is going to be a win for Panger's Print over Joe's Mii Brawler. So let's switch over to System 1. Got one more Amiibo left to load, and that's going to be Cicada's Palutena, Ishtar. So the match you're about to see, this is going to be the Swarm versus the Boys. Cicada's team versus the Rap Carbon Eon team. So up, left, right, down. Alright, so another reintroduction. We got Mikasa, Ecorno, Vin Diesel, Sidon, and Boy Haku versus the Hound, Cloud Jr., Hi, I'm Paul, Bernard, and Ishtar. The fourth match starts now. And let me actually get that win documented for Panger real quick over here. So initially the Boys was gonna have their home stage as Duck Hunt, but Duck Hunt is a 2D stage, so they changed that stage to, ladies and gentlemen, this is taking forever to load. Like, I'm dead serious.
3, 2, 1,
Well, that killed the timing. Yeah, they swapped over to Minecraft Omega. Steve. So, have any of y'all actually watched the Minecraft movie? I went on Friday to watch the movie. There were gonna be some there's gonna be some kids behind us that were planning to throw popcorn and stuff during the chicken jockey, but they got kicked out of the theater midway through and didn't even get the chance to actually do the chicken jockey. I didn't even know they were gone until the chicken jockey happened, and there weren't like crazy kids all in the bag, nobody throwing popcorn. I was like, because the thing is, I asked them because they seemed like the vibe, and they were like, "Hey, are y'all gonna do it?" And they said, "Yeah, we're gonna do a chicken jockey. We're gonna throw the popcorn." So I was expecting to get hit by popcorn, but yeah, nah. So one thing I will say, please do not throw popcorn if you are going to watch the Minecraft movie. Do pop off if you're gonna see the chicken jockey, all that. Be a little silly with the popping off, but don't throw popcorn. Go crazy, but don't throw popcorn. Now I'm not saying you can't have fun, just don't throw the popcorn. Throw like throw nothing. Nah. But you should pop off when chicken jockey hackers like chicken jockey. No, don't throw your drink. Bro, I got it like a 44-ounce drink. It cost me like $7. $7 for a 44-ounce drink. And we got like 3 of them too. That's actually like almost 25 bucks. I paid for them because my sister forgot her card. Because she was originally gonna pay, so she had to give me like 25 bucks afterwards. Because it was me, my sister, and one of her friends. Now, I wouldn't be opposed to like a special theater for, chicken jockey specific audience, but I feel like, we're talking about people who just get paid like to scrape by, or like they just need a little extra thing. Like, I don't know. If you or a loved one has a home theater, I heard they do have special theaters for it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta have like the right crowd, all that. Alright, as for the actual Minecraft movie, the actual movie was like, it was alright. I mean, it's not the best thing in the world, not the worst thing. Dealing with other people definitely made it funny, all that. That plus, I couldn't stop laughing my ass, knowing full well the people behind me were gonna try to do the chicken jockey. The actual movie was like, alright. I wouldn't recommend it as like I wouldn't say it was absolute cinema. No. Half the Minecraft movie is the experience. The Minecraft movie experience. It feels like Morbius all over again. Morbius shit posting. Did anyone here actually watch Morbius? I watched it when somebody dropped the Morbius movie in the Discord server and I tried watching it, but I gave up like halfway through because that movie was boring as hell. Like, being serious, no, I could not finish the movie. So, but I did try to watch the movie, and that's gonna be the Swarm with a victory. So the Swarm will advance to a 1-1 record against the boys. This is a 5-2 win for the Swarm. Yeah, 5-2. As the boys fall to 0-2, I believe. It's only week 2 of this season, so not panic time, but 3 KOs from Mike Torno, 2 from Vin Diesel. Sidon and Boy Haku does not even need to show up. Alright, and let's switch over to System 3. Alright, so we had Bloom and Lockport last time, so now we're going to have... It's going to be Jokias Olimar versus It's Him. It's him specifically. Him from the movie, the hit movie It's Him. Created by John William Him. But intermission time.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so Jokaya's Olimar will get the victory against Itim. And let's load on to system number 1. So, one thing I should probably tell y'all if y'all ever do Squash Strike, if you have a set order, one thing that you need to do is make sure you have a control for player 1 and a control for player 2, because if not, player 2's order will be randomized by default. With that being said, we have the Ditto Burritos versus Very Doggish's team. Alright. So, after blowing a 3-stock lead in the previous round, Very Doggish's team released Sophia's Steve Zombie Men. To replace Zombie Men in the 5th slot, it's going to be Penger's Joker Genga Ozo. So, there is a change to the roster in the 2nd round for Very Doggish's team. But, let's get this match started. Remind me to actually remove Sophia's Steve from the roster, by the way, for round 2. I gotta clone the spreadsheet, all that. But, Very Doggish never gave me a home stage or anything like that, so I just gave him Battlefield form. That's it. So, if Very Doggish does provide an actual stage, though, we can just play it off as this is a temporary site. Maybe they played a game like Finland or something. Yeah, this is Finland. Alright, so we got Ditto versus Valorex. This is Crunchy's Mini Sword Fighter versus Eon's. Sorry. Yeah, Crunchy's Mini Sword Fighter versus Eon's Link. Both trainers have a Net Easy Amiibo next in line on both sides. And which one of them are we going to see first? Okay, Ditto at 109, while Valorex is at 140%, 118 to 140. It's going to be 128 to 140. We're going to see Up Smash, and alright, we're going to see Net Easy's King DD tilted. Right, this is Net Easy's King DD, right? Yeah, this Net Easy King DD. Okay, sounds good. Alright, 25 to 136 now. Okay, Net Easy, I got a quick question for you. Between these two Amiibo, who typically wins? Tilted or Uproot? 99 to 0 right now, as this Olimar dealing a whole bunch of damage right now. 117 to 0. Don't really test the 2 against each other, but Uproot is better overall. Okay. Yeah, I can clearly see that right now. There's a 100% difference. 142 to 20. We're gonna see a Tilted dealing a little bit of damage. 151 to 36 right now, as we're gonna see a Pikmin get thrown. That blue Pikmin gonna come back, and we're gonna see down tilt into forward smash that's gonna get parried, and down smash and retaliation from his Olimar, and we're gonna see he doesn't go deep. He did not go deep. He just wanted to follow him, just like, hey, don't worry, I'm all the way down here with you. I'm all the way down here with you. Up smash from this King Deity is 179 to 68, 190 to 68. Can this King Deity last until 200%? He will. He will last to 200%, 206, and still alive. Still alive, thriving, still fighting. Here comes a back throw, 206 to 86. So we're going to see a forward tilt from this King Deity, 206 to 96 between Tilted and Uproot. 4 Amiibo remain. Both of these belong to Net Easy. I built him to survive. I can tell this man is built to survive. He survives all the way to 222%. And here comes Freak. Can Freak seal the deal against Uproot? That's what we're going to find out right now. Here comes these Pikmin. These Pikmin are all over Freak. But Freak's not like that. It's freaky. 59 to 126. Oh, Freak trying to go for the down air. But the up special, no, not able to KO yet. The recovery up special. It's already 78% for Freak, as Freak needs to come back on stage with a full charge up special. 65 sauce available for Freak. As for Olimar, his Pikmin are currently... Okay. Up smashes. Tries to up smash but does not land. 104 to 145. Alright, yellow Pikmin gets used to send Freak off stage. Both are off stage right now, but it's 130, 145, whole 1 stock difference right now. Can Uproot get a second KO? Can we see that second KO happen? It's 141, 145. And we're gonna see, no, Freak will get a KO. So, Freak at 148, 3 Amiibo each. And shields out Force Smash from Tifa, shields the second one. But, oh, okay, clashes with Joe's Cloud Amiibo. 148 to 37, neutral special spam. It's gonna work a little bit. 148 to 57, here's an up throw, followed by the offstage, 148 to 74. Freak is closing that gap, and Freak is gonna get tailed by that Force Smash. Limit is almost full for this. Here is Raikou. This is Cicada's Violet Amiibo, 18 to 74, as forward smashes clash with each other. Limit is available for the Cloud. How will he use it? He'll use it on. It's gonna be a neutral special, and that neutral special will land. It's 79 to 74 as Raikou comes back onto the stage. As Joe has recreated that lead, the lead that was there. I forgot which teams these are. This is Ditto versus Very Doggish. Okay, it's 2 Amiibo each now. As here comes 38 Dime. And 38 Dime will get that KO on Raikou, and here comes the last Amiibo for the Ditto Burritos. It's Fish. 38 Dime with a forward smash, with an up smash, and then you're going to see another up smash. Alright. 53 to 20. 53 to 35. And it's going to be 53 to 50. 53-59. It's back and forth between these two Amiibo, and honestly, with the rate that Very Dodge has, because Very Dodge does have Penguin's Joker in the back and forth is good enough in this case scenario. 84 to 81, we're gonna see a down special get attempted. Okay, they're still both off stage. They're both off stage. They're back on stage for down. 97 to 87, and up smashes. It's gonna be last stop. Oh dear, we saw the situation in the last match with Xion, Nightmare Violet. Last time though, the last Amiibo was Sophia Steve. Now we have Penger's Joker. Can Penger seal the deal for his team, or will there be another collapse? 107 to 46 as Arsene. About 3/4 away for Arsene coming out. Here comes the dash attack. Whoa. That's real weird. 136 to 52. Okay, Arsene is out for Penger's Joker. It's 136 to 68. And we're gonna see. Uh-oh, up special from this Link. It's going to send Arsene off stage. 2 minutes left to the clock. 143 to 95. It's going to be... Arsene is almost out. Penger needs to get that KO soon, or else we could see another collapse from Very Doggish's team. And we are going to see another collapse from Very Doggish's team. The Ditto Burritos will survive 5 to 4 against Very Doggish's team. Another blown lead from Very Doggish. Sophia Steve was not the problem. That's all I'll say. The Sophia Steve was not the problem. Alright, let's load the last and final intermission match before we get to the last match of tonight. So the final match of the intermission tournament. We will resume this intermission throughout the rest of this, all of that, but for tonight, we're going to have Crunchy Piranha Plant facing off against, it's going to be Penger's Me Brawler. So it's going to be Carnivine versus Boy Haku. Alright, and Boy Haku. Alright, your final intermission is starting now. Alright, so Crunchy's Piranha Plant will win the last match for the intermission tournament for today. We'll resume the intermission when we resume Squad Strike tomorrow. But that's going to be it for system number 3. So say goodnight to system 3 if you want to. Let's get to the final match of the night. So this is the last match of round number 2. This is Your Worst Nightmare versus Time Zone Squad. So the last time we saw Your Worst Nightmare, Shion, that Violet in the 5th slot, made a 3-stock comeback against Very Doggish's team. And Time Zone Squad came out from a chaotic round 1 match against the Swarm. So we'll see which of these trainers will advance to 2-0. Time Zone Squad has the home stage in its Kalos Pokemon League Battlefield form. So we're starting off with Nachos versus Trident. Trident was not off to a hot start in the first match. But maybe we see Trident doing pretty good in this one. Who knows? This is Nightmare's King Deity versus Luckman's Ganondorf. 23-64. It's already 23-88. 23-101, and that Gordo is stuck on the ledge. That is not good for Ganondorf at all, and that is not good. Early KO from Nachos. Here comes Nezuko. This is Raps Zelda. As we're going to see neutral air into forward tilt. Alright, 23-32. Here comes the neutral air. Here comes up tilt into up air into jab. Okay, the Zelda is covering the ground. 4 Amiibo remain for both sides. And now we have Opium Pipe versus Nezuko. This is not an ideal match for this Zelda to deal with. This means Sword Fighter. We're going to see up throw into up air into, we do not see a second up air. It's 28-72 right now, and we're going to see a neutral special followed by forward smash. It's 57-72 and they're off stage, but that is not going to land. 62-74. Here comes the Zelda coming on down with down air into, okay, 67-81. Forward smash gets shielded. That forward smash gets parried but not fully shielded. It's 83-81. 4 mil each. And here comes another forward smash, sending this Sword Fighter off stage. They both go off stage, but come back on. It's going to be another forward smash that gets shielded, and that one's going to get shielded, and that's going to get shielded. 100-101, and Blurring Blade will miss this Zelda. As Zelda forward smashes but gets shielded. Okay, 100-114. This has been a bunch of Amiibo shooting moves probably, but that dash attack did not get shielded, and now Your Worst Nightmare is down to 3 Amiibo. But Nezuko at 114, dealing 45% already to his Piranha Plant. Not bad, not bad. We're going to see jab, jab, jab from his Piranha Plant, followed by charging that Poison Cloud. Not going to use the Poison Cloud yet. It's 58-126 as we see a down throw into back air, but it's going to be the sour spot of back air. Alright, forward smash as Nezuko trying to build a good lead for the Time Zone Squad. 91-126 is, oh! Nezuko got hit by the first tail forward smash, but did not land the second one. That is weird. Anyways, Your Worst Nightmare is down to 2 Amiibo, but we did see a similar situation like this in the last game, when we see another comeback from Your Worst Nightmare. Nezuko at 148%, and we're going to see, no, even more damage being dealt from Nezuko. Could Nezuko possibly get a third KO? No, Nezuko will get KOs. So here comes Padarera's Mii Brawler, Shy Girl. This is a suplex shot put Mii Brawler, and that's going to be 2 suplexes already, putting Zeldina at 108%. Oh yeah, and I got that down special too, the flip kick. 125 after another suplex. We're going to see up smash, get charged and parried, and that's going to be shot put which misses. 125-29. That's a shot put which does land. Alright. Oh, Shy Girl wanted to go off stage actually. Let's go to Zelda. Zelda's going to come back onto the stage. It's going to be a suplex. 162. Zeldina is alive for now, but that shot put is going to get DI'd. So, Zeldina's still alive at 178%, but another shot put, if it lands, would be able to KO this Zelda. Given the right direction lands. 178 to 53, 194 to 53. That's the one thing about suplex. It doesn't kill, but that shot put will at 210. Here comes Shion in another similar situation to what she faced last time. Down 3 Amiibo to 1. It's 47% already for Shion, as Shion gonna get that huge down smash. Not able to KO Shy Girl quite yet, but we're gonna see another down smash that does not land. Here's a suplex from Shy Girl. Those suplexes dealing good damage. Racking up that damage, but no kill power, just damage. We're gonna see a jab from this Byleth. 63 to 114. Can Shion pull the comeback again for your worst nightmare? Side special. We're gonna see nothing yet. Okay. Down special gets parry, punished. Side special. 82, 161. Shy Girl is gonna get hit with a forward throw, and that's not gonna KO either. It's 173. This Mii Brawler is still alive at, and we're gonna see a back throw from Shy Girl. Went right into go off stage. That smash will make this 2 stocks now. Here comes more deaths. This is nobody's Mii Sword Fighter. It's nobody's Mii Sword Fighter and nobody's hero remaining. But that's a huge down smash from Shion, followed by a jab. And she's going to stay on stage, and she's going to use a side special. It's already 55% from Mordes. We're seeing similar momentum with what happened in the first round. It's going to be down smash from Mordes to kind of break some of that momentum. 129 to 69. Mordes with the back throw. 140% for Shion now. Here comes the back throw. Shion still alive at 147, able to come back onto the stage, but we're going to see a down special from Mordes. Less than 3 minutes remain to this match, however, and that's going to be a side special, putting this at 100%. And we're going to see an up tilt, and we're going to see a forward smash. This is a last stock game right now between Shion and Slime God, but that back throw, not able to seal things yet. That's going to be a long distance. Sizz is not the Riz. Here comes the back throw. That back throw doesn't do it quite yet. Here comes the Sizzle, and boom! In back-to-back games, Slime God with 2 different magic tricks off stage to seal things, as Time Zone Squad advances to 2-0 record to thwart Shion's attempted comeback. GG's. Look at that, 3 KOs from Nezuko. Shion was trying to make that comeback, but it just wasn't enough. Slime God was able to seal things at the end. So that's going to be a 5-4 victory for Time Zone Squad against your worst nightmare. And that concludes the second round, ladies and gentlemen. So, I think we're only going to do 2 rounds per stream, plus the intermission, all that. So, tomorrow we'll do rounds 3 and 4. I got to make a new thumbnail, all that. Did y'all like the Ganondorf thumbnail? I thought it was pretty cool. It was, what I did is, okay, I'll tell you, give you a little behind the scenes of the thumbnail real quick. So, here's how I got this thumbnail to be made. You ready? Oh, it looks like I missed some screenshots. So, a bunch of the red effects comes from Byleth's down special, which Ganondorf is super armoring with his neutral B. That's how I was able to create some of the effects, all that for this thumbnail. Here's the clear version, which I used for the thumbnail, and here's a vivid version, which did not get used. Because when I take pictures, I do a clear version and a vivid version. But yeah, that's the little behind the scenes, all that. I really need to record these processes. It's really interesting. The live streams, they don't do too well, but yeah, this is very interesting, all that, the behind the scenes. But we'll make another thumbnail, all that. Maybe I'll put I'm thinking maybe Yummers or Shion or someone else who had an iconic moment in the first round. I'll debate. You know, I'm gonna open a poll. I'm gonna open a poll in the server for who should be on the thumbnail for the next part. That's what I'll do. Alright, but thank y'all for watching. Rounds 3 and 4 will be tomorrow. It'll probably be at a regular time. We started late at 9 o'clock. Probably get started 8 o'clock. Maybe 7 or 8 o'clock Central Time. I'm leaning more towards 8 though. I actually really liked starting at 9 o'clock. But the thing is, there's this VTuber I watch. Her name is Nanashi Mume. She graduates in 2 weeks. And she usually starts streaming at 9 o'clock. So I don't want to miss any of Mume's streams because she only has 2 weeks left before she leaves Hololive. But, yeah, that's going to do it for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Stay safe.